not a hard left, but it looks like 16 may have just sailed over the top of boat 11 and into the 2.
Just off the
So
line.
after spinning that circle, looks like Georgetown may be able to go play 1. And just kidding, they are spinning.
Just off the line here, we have St. Mary's
Meanwhile,
in blue.
Yale and St. Mary's.
Yeah, just off the line, St. Mary's in blue, Yale in red, and wow, boat 1 is absolutely trucking right now on the right-hand side. Looks like he might have caught a little bit of favorable boat swell for a moment there. And huge extended lead for Yale boat 1, and they seem to be in control of at least 2 pairs as well, so Yale seems to be pretty happy against St. Mary's off the line.
So again, regardless of that redress hearing, if Yale wins this race, they clinch the regatta. So we knew a win by Yale over St. Mary's would give them the win, and boat 1 is still
Boy, they are just flying,
trucking
huh?
to the right.
That's
Malcolm
Malcolm Lamphere
and Chandler Gore.
Yep.
And that's Yale in red, St. Mary's in blue here, and Yale has a convincing lead on the left there with boat 2, Malcolm Lamphere, having sailed all the way to the right. I believe, am I mistaken? No. So boats 1 and 2, I think, for Yale.
Yeah,
Yale
Malcolm's
probably
in 1,
1-2.
leading on the right.
And Yale leading off the left with boat 2. It's Nick Baird and Charlotte Belling. I think Yale might be able to go 1-2-3 here against St. Mary's.
And it just might.
As we see,
Well, boat 6 is doing pretty well.
Maybe they're across here.
In fact,
So, boat 6
is
able to
rounding
sneak
in
around
first.
in the 1.
With that pedestrian boat just literally on that in the leg.
So
they got to get out of there now.
Yeah.
That's a little ignorant boating, in my opinion.
Yeah, well, nothing like an Urban Nationals.
But boat 6 is spinning, it seems.
Boat 5.
Boat 5 is spinning.
Oh,
So
that's
boat
fine.
6 here in the 1 for St. Mary's really just wants to hold on to the 1, especially with such a deep 5-6 here. So they're just going to push down the race course and be ready to set up at the leeward mark when they know they have a chance to kind of hold court down there and try and
Yale
stop
is
all 3
marching on like
U-boats.
soldiers in that 2-3-4 combination coming downwind.
And that pedestrian boat and also the foul on boat 5 certainly puts the last boat for St. Mary's pretty deep right now.
Umpire is creating some wake of their own as they reach across the front of the fleet here to get a better perspective. Not sure that was totally warranted.
Yale continues to soldier on in the red boats, 2nd, 3rd, and 4th, spread out across the run leg.
But boat 4 for St. Mary is doing a good job of keeping boat 2 high, trying to make something happen here, maybe a little bit of a high-low with boat 5, hoping they can sneak around and go 1-4-5.
Yeah, boat 6.
As we'll probably see boats 1 and 3 both tack here, I would think.
Well, Yale
Boat
still
3
need to
goes
do
for
some
attack.
covering because boat 2 is still a bit vulnerable to 4 and 5. Nice rounding by Nick Baird in 2.
So St.
Yeah.
Mary's just going to try to find a spot, but I don't know if that's going to come for him.
Notice Nick Baird is not the one doing the covering.
Right, Nick Baird just sailing fast and
That's
free to the
the
right.
job of the teammates in 2nd and 3rd to do the covering. He needs to get stronger by not over-tacking.
We're seeing a strong luff from boat 1 right now. Maybe they're feeling they can get a little bit unbalanced at the moment and they're trying to bring things back together.
Well, it's worked for Nick Baird going far right by not tacking. They've gotten much further out. In fact, they have quadrupled their lead over 4.
Yeah, so looking at them coming back now, looks like Nick Baird in 2 is going to get across boat 4. I was actually really expecting a cross there, allow boat 3 to clean it up, but they're going to leave out, protect the right side of the race course. In any case, Yale's got a pretty comfortable 2-3-4 here.
Yeah,
I'm
they're
not sure
very
that,
comfortable.
I'm not sure that 4 or 5 really has a piece of anybody for St. Mary's. So,
Finish line with a 2-3-4 to clinch.
But farther down the score sheet, it certainly is still in the mix for that 2nd and 3rd spot. But a loss by DC right there against Georgetown might have sealed their fate actually as the 4th place team as things start to come together here towards the end. If my math is correct.
I think you're right on that, Brooks. So Yale coming in across the line here. One just doing a little left for insurance on boat 5.
Yep.
We might see one last-ditch aggressive effort from boat
By
6
Marcus,
here.
yeah.
But don't know if it's going to be enough as the wall of Eli's are just rampaging right for the finish line.
And so there is Yale crossing the finish line with a 2-3-4.
And believe that clinches the
And that'll do
national
it.
title
So Yale
for the
going to win their
Bulldogs.
4th
Fourth
consecutive national
team racing
championship.
national championship.
That is impressive.
I mean,
Well, congratulations to Yale University.
We're sitting with the coach of the last team to do it, Kenny. Yourself, the Tufts team doing it in
93, 96.
Well, the problem is, for me, they're a young team. They might do it again.
Yeah, they're only losing, I think, was it one crew?
They're losing Charlotte Belling.
Well, she's awesome, but
who's
they've
been
got
in for
other
all
good
4.
kids there.
Yeah, certainly in a position to rebuild.
Wow.
So they still have one more race to sail, so we might not see the celebration start quite yet, but got to be all smiles right now in the Yale boats and over there in the Yale tent.
Not seeing much from Zach Leonard. Looking pretty stone cold faced here.
I feel like that's always the demeanor of Zach, just ice cold at all times and very, very calculated with every coaching decision that he makes, and certainly winning 4 team race national titles in a row. You got to think that he knows something.
4 team race and 2 fleet race in a row so far.
Yeah, we saw last year the women's Yale swept all 3 national championships, women's team racing and the co-ed, and putting on a show. I believe
They went on 5 regattas last spring.
I believe
semis, finals, team racing, everything.
The last team to do that was the U.S. Naval Academy in 1991 or 92, I believe, and certainly the makings of a dynasty right now, if they're not already called a dynasty.
Yeah, absolutely. With Coast Guard winning the women's and Yale now winning the team racing, nobody with a chance to sweep all 3, but regardless, an incredibly impressive win here for Yale.
It looks like we got a little bit of a...
Making it look easy.
Looks like we got some airplane action coming in over the top here. Flying in directly. It could be some Memorial Day celebration.
Just in time to celebrate
See if we can
Yale's
get that
win.
on the screen. Yeah, there they are. Yeah, just in time. Yeah, Zach Leonard called the flyover for the Bulldogs.
Whoa.
America. See how many viewers we got right now on the live stream. We appreciate you guys spending your Monday Memorial Day with us here.
Okay, so you guys won that one pretty easily.
Yeah, it was a good 2-3-4.
Do you guys feel like when you get in the 2-3-4, you just look so comfortable? You seem there all the time. It's like you're planning those positions every race.
Yeah, our coach made us practice it a lot, and I guess it really paid off in the regatta.
Yeah, because you guys seem to be in that all the time. So who's your next opponent?
We got Georgetown last.
Okay, your last race?
Yeah.
Okay, we'll go get them. Good luck.
Thanks.
So 20 seconds. St. Mary's was leading 2 pairs, but they're going to have to jibe out at the pin right now. BC trailing in at the boat, leading in the middle, and now leading at the pin. Even start, pretty even start for all 6 boats. Maybe boat 12 at the boat for BC, a little bit bow back, but pretty much a clean, almost like a rabbit start for those 6 boats.
Yeah.
It's a pretty close start.
When it was lighter earlier on, we saw a lot of teams prefer to lead in, but I think as this velocity is coming up, what do you think their starting strategy has shifted at all, Johnny?
I think a little bit, at least the time over distance changes, so I'm not sure teams approach the intro to start a little any differently, but certainly knowing that they have the ability to reset, jibe out, tack out, and reapproach their pair and push in. Boats being able to move a little bit faster in this breeze, so that changes how that sort of pre-start dance goes.
So far, BC has gotten the edge here on St. Mary's.
Yeah, it looks like BC leading to the right, leading in the middle, and leading to the left.
Yeah, they're leading all three pairs. Boat 6 in the middle for that's St. Mary's in 6.
Looks like we're seeing a lot of sailboats out, like some day sailors out, but I guess the good news is they don't make that much wake compared to some of the power boats we've seen plowing through.
Well, it's Marcus Edegren in 6, and he's doing okay. He's got Raoul.
A little bit of tacking
back
at least
and forth
boat 12, so we'll have to see how they look on boat 10 on this next cross. But the fact that they're tacking back tells me they maybe don't really have it. So Raoul may be in the 6 here for BC, but it looks like BC's got the 1-2 with boats 10 and 11.
Yeah, I think you're right.
Boat 4, though, looking at this angle from our screen, makes it look like boat 4 is a little bit more in this race. I think boat 4 maybe has a bit of boat 11 here. Especially as 11 now reaching down to boat 6. I don't know, I think boat 4 may have a chance in this race.
Yeah, it's going to be seeing how those far 3 right boats, boat 10, boat 12 for BC, and we see one boat for Georgetown St. Mary's tack back now, and it's going to be a big cross here, and I think that boat 10 will be ahead.
Boat 10 ahead, but we'll have to see how boat 4 fits into the mix as they're coming across right now. Seem to be ducking that pack, but not by much. Ducking the first boat, but able to tack on one BC boat, so St. Mary's looking like they might round.
And 4 might have a pin on another boat.
Actually, it
and
looks
4's
like
got
they
the
do,
lead.
Yeah, I
yeah.
think boat 4's got a pin on boat 10 right now, and it looks
So
like
they're hanging on to that for now. They've let go of the 1. They're going to let BC round the 1.
Boat 5's feeling a little pinned right now as well, as they see him start to jibe out to get around, but no, BC
Nobody can round the mark.
So St. Mary's in a 2-3-6, but nobody yet tacked around from this pack.
So St. Mary's may be a 2-3-5 if they can put boat 12 away. They're having difficulty doing that.
Looks like boat 6 needing to luff, might be getting rolled here. But luckily boat 5 sailing low and fast, able to get back into the race.
So St. Mary's
Boat 5 actually sailing
now
into
has,
the 1.
now has the 1. So now they're 1-3-5.
1-3-5 will likely develop into a 1-3-6 here, so I'm not sure that was the move taking the 1. Looks like they had a strong opportunity to go play 2. Now looking like BC may have a shot at play 2. Looks like St. Mary's boat 6 is not going to be able to get around the outside of boat 11. So BC looks to have a strong 2-3-4 here after rounding in a 1-4-6.
And boats are getting pretty spread out on the downwind, each pair kind of finding their own, but let's see if...
Yeah, we'll have to see.
Well, it's good action in this.
Now boat 6 looking... And boat 6 looking more and more like they might be able to sneak around the outside of boat 11, so...
And boat
in
5's...
both cases, the St. Mary's boat is on the outside.
Right. BC has a weak hold on both boats 4 and 6, but I'm not sure it's going to be enough for BC to get around either of those
Right,
pairs. Or, excuse me, St. Mary's.
BC has both inside and right of way. both of those pairs.
But we'll see boat 5 start to set up on the inside here. Gonna get a chunk.
And a foul from boat 6.
Big foul for boat 6. That's not what he wants, but he's gonna whip a quick 360 and hopefully get right back in it. But boat 5 doing a lot of work right now around Mark 3. Seeing a green flag from an umpire. And condenses the race a little bit, but it might not be enough.
I'm not sure that boat 11's on starboard there. Well, and that boat 11's aggressive move on boat 6 looks like it's going to be enough to put boat 4 around, possibly in front of him. But boat 12 going to go for a luff here. Make sure to control boat 4, and boat 11 should be able to sail fast through.
Seeing an aggressive jibe on the starboard by boat 5.
I
He's
like
going to
it.
get
Love
one
it.
piece of him.
Go for it.
Might be enough for boat 6 to get through. Maybe contact there.
Does St. Mary's have the lead here?
St. Mary's might be squeaking
Sort
through here with a
of. I don't know.
1-3-1-4 combination
Yeah, maybe 145.
and a green flag.
I don't
there's
know though, they're
contact
bow
there.
back on both pairs, so St. Mary's boat 4 doesn't really have control of boat 10, and boat 9, even though they got around in front, doesn't have it either. So BC could pretty quickly develop this into a play too. I think boat 9 for St. Mary's may want to just tack here and now, try and get control of boat 10, which is exactly what they do.
Yeah, we're gonna go ahead and
Sure.
replay that mark rounding for you guys real quick. Boat 5 doing a lot of work right now
Because
around
in
Mark
the meantime,
3.
it kinda
Seeing
looks
a
like,
green flag
St.
from
Mary's
the
maybe
umpire.
trying to go play 1.
St. Mary's going to play 1. Yeah,
And,
BC's
condenses
got the
race a
2-3-4
little bit,
back.
but it might
I'm
not
not
be
sure that
enough.
boat
We're looking at
11's
this
on
replay though.
starboard.
But now this past,
And
we're
that
looking at the
boat
replay coming in
11's,
here.
aggressive move on boat 6 looks like it's going to be enough to put boat 4 around.
So
possibly
around
in
Mark
front
3
of him.
headed to Mark
But,
4, we
boat
see
12
boat
gonna
5
go
start to
for
set up a
luff
little
here.
high, and then that's when they throw in that jibe on the starboard, which can catch some people unawares, and clear that was the case. We see boat 10 jiving with, and I thought there was contact right there on their transit
No,
with boat
that's
6,
a near miss.
but I guess not. And that
So,
was a
That
very
allowed 5 and
effective.
6 to get around with a 1-3.
And that was a very effective jibe back by boat 5. But let's
Checking
see if
back
we can
in,
check back in live.
Upwind, it looks like St. Mary's desperately hanging on to this 1-2 here. Boat 6 sailing free to the left, just trying to sail fast up the
Marcus
course.
is just sending it to the left.
And boat 5 just narrowly hanging on to control of boat 10.
Oh, that's close.
Oh, I'm not sure that's even a strong enough leave out there.
Yeah, I think he got to be a little bit closer than that.
Boat 5 barely holding on to this, and St. Mary's, I believe, still has a 6, so they're absolutely chasing.
I just heard St. Mary's sailors yell for Marcus to come back, and he does. Finally, he maybe got a little bit, send it a little bit too hard out there.
I think that's a mistake there by Alex Curtis. He's going to let boat 12 duck him, and boat 10 has control.
Well,
so
5 clearly does not have the solid lee bow.
No, so
If
boat
Marcus
5
is
out
winning-
the back now. It looks like
I think BC's winning this in orange.
I think BC's in the 2-3-4 here with boat 6 in the 1.
I think BC's got the 2-3-4 again.
I do too. As boat 6 comes across the entire fleet, looks like they are leading, but that wasn't enough as boat 5 couldn't hang on to the lead in the right. But now we're seeing a close duck here from boat 5 possibly. Actually,
Was that an
they've
inch?
got a piece of
Yeah, boat
someone.
5 does have a piece
And
of
they
boat
do.
12.
5 still has a
You
shot.
see a leave out here from boat.
Some flags coming down. I feel like boat 5 maybe should have gotten across someone
I
there
think
because
you're right, Johnny.
they missed an opportunity.
Hold on, though. We might get a late shot on the line here, but it looks like BC's going to go
BC's
to
going
a
to be
2,
2-3
3,
and at
4
worst
across.
5.
Worst 5 can get in
boat
somehow.
I think boat 5 missed an opportunity
Yeah.
there to
No, they're still
to get across
tacking.
the bow of a boat and make a play happen. They went for a late lee bow.
So Boston College is going to take that one against St. Mary's, which who owns the head-to-head on that? Because that would,
Now BC owns it, I believe.
so that would put BC into 3rd place, St. Mary's into 4th. All again, of course, pending that potential resale.
So BC